A major development today regarding the Summer Olympics. The International Olympic Committee making its first public statement about the potential postponement of the Games. The IOC says it's looking into scenarios now and expects to make a decision within the next 4 weeks. Canceling the Games, not something the committee is considering now. However, Team Canada says that it will not send athletes to the Games if it goes on as planned. Olympic hopefuls are hanging on every word about the status of the Games, many seeing Tokyo as the opportunity to reach the pinnacle of their athletic careers. Shay Bareni is one of them, living right here in North Texas, doing everything she can to complete an incredible journey that started a long ways from Dallas.
Raising the bar, plotting her path, Shay Bareni feels most alive jumping as high as she can.
It's like flying. It's freedom. It's game time for me.
Bareni has put her soul into the sport of high jumping. It's why she's hurdled every obstacle she's found along the journey to realizing her Olympic dream. And at a time when most of the sports world has shut down across the planet, there hasn't been any change made yet to the most global celebration of sports.
They are saying that they're still having it at the same day, same time. They're not changing anything.
The idea of competing in the Olympics just months after being limited like this is hard to fathom. The pandemic is throwing off training schedules and canceling important competitions, an unprecedented curveball, with the Games just 123 days away.
It's scary, but I try to see it in the most positive way, where you just have to trust that everything will have a higher purpose.
To know Shay's journey is to understand that she's gone through way too much to let this coronavirus pandemic shake her. Growing up in a region of northern Israel called the Golan Heights, there weren't high-level high jump coaches. Shay would take a bus to Jerusalem as a 17-year-old 3 days a week, 3.5 hours each way just to train. It wasn't just a big commitment, it was risky.
We had a lot of the incidents of bombers on buses. One time I remember I took the bus from the track in Jerusalem to the main station to get on the bus to Golan Heights, and the same bus route an hour later exploded. I missed my death, I guess, in 1 hour. I survived. It was, thank God.
What gets you back on that bus?
You can call it stupidity, but it was my dream, it was my passion, so I committed to myself to just make it happen.
Then Shay served in the military, something all 18-year-old Israelis are required by law to do. She spent the next 2 years as a sergeant in the intelligence branch of the Israeli Defense Force.
So what exactly did you do?
If I tell you, I have to kill you.
When 2 years were up, Shay was tempted to keep serving, but a full-ride scholarship offer to go jump for the University of North Texas took her journey in a different direction.
If I were to tell you growing up as a kid in Israel that you would be living as a Texan, what would you have told me?
What is Texas? Where is it? Iha, I guess.
With the Mean Green, Shay set school and conference records, becoming an NCAA All-American. When she graduated in 2015, the Summer Olympics in Rio were in her sights. But injuries kept her from pursuing the Games. She took 2 years off, but with the Tokyo Games coming up, Shay decided to jump at her dream one more time.
It's a big step to say, oh, I'm gonna have the gold medal around my chest, but why not dare to dream?
Is this it, this run right now?
Yes, I just feel like this is it. It's now or never.
Over a decade removed from those 3.5-hour bus rides to Jerusalem, Shay's back on the move again, driving from Dallas to Houston every Thursday. Where the journey will lead and what accomplishments it will produce is as uncertain right now as this coronavirus crisis. But what Shay Bareni is certain about is that raising the bar and going for it will give her fuel for the rest of her life.
For me, it means that I can make all my dreams come true. If I believe in myself and I work hard to make it happen, I'll make anything happen.